Hello and welcome to Royal Vibes. She's the new queen. King Charles shows disloyalty to Camilla with very public scene. King Charles was seen getting frustrated with Queen Camilla in the new video, and a body language expert has analyzed the clip. So guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Yesterday, King Charles and Queen Camilla visited Wrexham, Wales, where they were videoed greeting members of the public in the city centre. At one point, the king was seen asking his aides to retrieve his wife, who had fallen behind on the impromptu walkabout and was busy chatting with someone. Express.co.uk spoke to body language expert Judy James about the monarch's comments and displays. Charles shook several people's hands before turning around and asking, "Can we try and get her back again? Please, we need to go. I was trying to wait for her, but she goes on," he added, and one of his aides went to collect Camilla. Camilla was not seen in the clip, but it's presumed she was held up a short distance away. Judy watched this clip and analyzed both King Charles's comments and body language. She said, proving he's still on a short fuse but taking it out on his wife this time rather than a pen. Charles displays not just a bad temper but also disloyalty here, calling his wife she and referring to the fact that he has an ongoing gripe with Camilla when he says, "but she goes on," throwing his arms out to show exasperation. There are no signs of good humor here, just a man pleading to his entourage to get him out of this situation and on to his next booking. I know people are creating imperfect links by saying this is a common thing between husbands and your wife and that it makes Charles seem more human, but his wife is the new queen and he's making a very public statement about her that lowers her status a lot. It might be understandable that Charles is under a lot of pressure recently, but this mother provided a perfect role model when it came to carrying on with the job without complaining or showing any signs of disloyalty to her nearest and dearest. To speak of his key supporter and fan in this way is ungracious and unkind, the expert suggested. Camilla's body language always shows signs of anxiety and nervousness, yet she turns out to support her husband in any way that she can. Charles really should have popped back to speak to her in person rather than sounding irritated to other people, or maybe grained firmly to register ongoing affection. The pen incidents might have been seen as funny, but this is one example of touchiness that is taken too far. The pen incidents Judy is referring to happened back in September, shortly after Queen Elizabeth died, and Charles stepped into the role as head of the royal family. During the signing ceremony at Hillsborough Castle, the royal family's home in Northern Ireland, the king was seen getting annoyed. In the video, he was seen asking what the date was, before confirming he had written the wrong date, followed by the ink pen bursting all over the page and his hand. After passing the pen to Camilla, Charles exclaimed, "I can't spare this bloody thing. What they do every stinking time," before walking off out of shot and leaving Camilla. At the time, Judy said, "Stress can cause an exaggeration of the negative emotions like impatience and irritation, so we should make allowances for the man who is a son in mourning as well as the new king." The expert also noted that sudden lightning strikes of impatience and frustration from the king, which suggests a man either unable to mask or control his emotions at present, or a man who has always been exacting the authoritative, but who we are only now seeing under the spotlight of the role of the monarch for the first time. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.